The end is here. Yes, the end of Apple's reign, the end of their latest iPhone 14 series sales. And finally, the real game changer is here. The phone that is going to destroy the whole industry, crush Apple's sales even more. No, it is not the iPhone 14 Pro. Definitely not the Galaxy S22 Ultra with the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. Nope, none of that. This is the real deal. Elon Musk's long-awaited, long-rumored Pi phone is finally here. Yes. After 3 years of waiting, after 3 years of rigorous testing, development, building the right team, the right components, the right everything, finally, this day has come. But what makes this phone a real game changer? Why it's going to be a huge problem for Apple's iPhone and other Android competitors like Samsung and Google? So the news is finally here from the CEO himself. Elon Musk took Twitter by storm yesterday when he posted the image of the first prototype of the much-awaited Pi phone in the tweet. Elon says the first Pi prototype is done. He also replies to one of the comments saying it will take about 6 to 9 months until production is at scale. With this, he confirms that the phone will launch officially in 6 to 9 months, but we can still see some limited releases, or maybe the beta versions coming out later this year in late 2022. Again, nothing is fully confirmed yet. But according to the leaks and rumors, this is how the final design of the Pi phone could look like. We have seen this design in the past leaks, but now it's a bit more confirmed thanks to the actual prototype images shared by Elon Musk himself. T's a very clean, minimal design. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the front design. It looks really amazing. I hope they keep this bezel ratio for the final product. And unlike all the previous phones, it will come with a built-in stylus, just like the Galaxy Note series. The big question, though, is where is the camera? Well, apparently the Pi phone won't have any rear cameras, at least for photos. According to the recent leaks, the only lens you see on the back is actually the telephoto lens. It's there just for the satellite communications, so you can use the phone for messaging, be able to call even when there's no network coverage. And yes, we know that iPhone 14 can do that as well with the new eSIM feature. But with the Pi phone, you'll be able to use these features without needing a cellular plan. You can do it for free. This is where it gets better. Apparently the phone will have a single selfie camera on the front, which will be capable of full photo and video capabilities. And since the phone will have a built-in stylus, you'll be able to use that as a pointer to take photos, videos, and control the whole user interface. According to the leaks, this stylus will also have a special button that will be used to quickly access certain features such as the Notes app and the Recorder app. According to the leaks, the screen size will be somewhere around 6.5 inches. The phone will be big, and since it's a smartphone, it will offer the best display with the highest resolution possible. And yes, it will have an old panel most likely. Now, design is not the only thing that makes this phone a real game changer. The software is what will truly make it stand out compared to all the other smartphones available on the market. According to the leaks, Pi OS will be launched alongside the Pi phone, which will completely change the way we use our smartphones. It will have a unique operating system based on Android open source project, of course, but heavily modified with AI features that will blow your mind. For example, the phone will have a built-in smart assistant that is said to be way more powerful than Siri and Google Assistant. It's not fully clear what exactly it can do, but it's rumored to be a separate artificial intelligence altogether. Then comes the apps, said to have a unique app store, a set of useful, unique apps that are specifically designed for the Pi phone. These apps will be extremely useful and might even have some special AI integration. They will be available only on the Pi store. According to the leaks, there will be no Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter app on the Pi phone. Instead, you'll get a similar experience with the Pi version of these social media apps, which will be controlled by Pi Network. Basically, you'll be able to use your Pi coins to buy things on these apps. And speaking of mining, this phone will not require any cellular connection to mine Pi coins. You'll be able to mine them by connecting directly to the satellites. This is another reason why you'll need to buy the Pi phone if you want to buy one, is because you'll be able to mine more Pi coins than the people who are currently using the Pi app on their regular smartphones. But there is one major problem right now. You know how everyone is excited for the Pi phone? But there's one thing that can stop it all. The problem is silicon shortage. The global chip shortage is something that can hinder the production of the Pi phone. That's why Elon Musk is taking 6 to 9 months for the production to be at scale. It's a huge challenge, but hopefully it will be worth it. This brings us to the next important thing, which is the price. We don't know the exact price yet, but we have a rough idea, and that's $237. That's going to be the price of the Pi phone. Again, it's not confirmed, but it's rumored to be the price. And that's pretty cheap considering the specs and the features we're getting with the Pi phone. It's definitely going to be a flagship phone, but at a price that is literally half of the price of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The possibilities are endless. We can expect some mind-blowing features. And again, we don't know the exact spec sheet, but we know that it will have the best hardware. The latest 5G chip along with the 6 to 9 months of heavy testing before the official release, it will be powerful, trust me. With all of this being said, we know that the Pi phone will be a game changer for sure. But the question is it a game changer for Apple? In a good way or in a bad way? Well, obviously in a bad way. If you think about it, Apple is losing its popularity rapidly. People don't like their services, especially the paid music subscription. That is literally $10 more expensive than Spotify. Premium family plan. Even the App Store controversy is still there. People hate it. And now the iPhone 14 is here. Sales are dropping. Last quarter earnings report was not good. And now the Pi phone is here. It's going to take a slice out of Apple's pie, according to this Morning Brew article. There are already 35 million people who have downloaded the Pi app. And those people are just waiting for the phone to arrive so they can actually use ITP lists. There are millions of people who haven't heard about the Pi network. They haven't downloaded the Pi app yet. Of course, Apple will try its best to compete with the Pi network, but they can't do anything. Their services are expensive. Their hardware is already at its peak. There's nothing much they can do. On the other hand, Pi network is backed by Elon Musk. It's backed by some of the best minds on the planet, some of the best developers. There are 40,000 validators being paid in Pi coins every single day to keep the network secure. This will go on for the next 100 years. It's a very strong community with a lot of potential. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section below. Are you guys excited for the Pi phone? Or are you just going to stick with the iPhone? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more updates. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.